Oh boy, I've made a video about this before, how the spiritual ego can harm your core values if you're not aware of it or careful. It could be unconscious, and unfortunately, as people start to awaken, people get stuck in their spiritual ego and they don't decide to die to it as well, which that's what I have done as well. I started like disidentifying with the spiritual ego as well. It's helpful, it's there, but like to have it built around identity, it can like bypass and block you from your true core values. And it is fine and okay to have these values as identity. Like, like don't over attach and get into the illusion, of course. That's all a part of it, you just, oh, okay, that's okay. That's happening. And then people they assume they know me. It's so funny. They wouldn't even had the time to really have a deep conversation. Just like it's sad and it's also slightly annoying. It's like, oh my dear, you have no idea. But yeah, it is very unhelpful and it can be dangerous for your development if you're not working on disidentification with the spiritual ego itself. If you're really, some people are like, oh, that's it. Okay. Now I just have this spiritual ego identity. I'm just going to live my life normally. That's what a lot of them do. It's crazy. You must disidentify with the spiritual ego. You are going to be so blind to stuff. And then you're going to be obsessed with this source perspective, and as if that's the only perspective to use. It's not just one, it's both, it's everything. You gotta, like, as long as you're freaking alive in your body, you gotta connect all the puzzles. You can't just use one puzzle piece or two and then be like, yep, you're not gonna see deeper things. And you just be like, not only that, you're gonna start generating karma too. Unfortunately, if that's what you want, okay. But it's just like, at the end of the day, just notice if you're getting a knee jerk reaction for me advocating for animals and telling you you have a choice, you don't have to oppress them. Why would you even go back to oppressing them? Oh, because I have a higher perspective. It doesn't matter. Does anybody out there understand this? Like how unhelpful that is? You're missing so much. It's you becoming blind on purpose. It's crazy to me. Like, bitch, I have a higher perspective too. But guess what? I'm using my values and I'm seeing everything on a deeper level besides just the higher perspective. I'm sorry to tell you this, but Source wants you guys to stop doing this. Source never intended for human beings to do this to animals. There's a complete mistake, and Source is just kind and not, just that's just how Source is. They're just like, okay. And now they're sending people down like me to have people become aware, hey, this is unhealthy. You're hurting yourself, you're hurting human beings, you're hurting the planet. Wake the fuck up out of your blind wool programming bags in front of your freaking eyes. Of course nothing will change if you're so passive and believe, oh yeah, that's it. Yep. Okay, yep. Everything has a purpose. Yep. This is my purpose. To make you become aware of how lazy and ignorant you are. That's it. You're just lazy and ignorant. You're pledging ignorance on purpose. This is evolution. And I'm part of this. I'm playing this part to shift everybody into the proper evolution. Whether it happens while I'm alive or not. And people are so stubborn. It's not helpful. Get on that path of evolution. Source does not want people doing this anymore. We don't have to. We don't. Get on the next step.